I'm telling you, today we're rich. Check this out. I spy with my little eye something tall and drilling that brings water to the ranch. That's right, that moment we've all been waiting for. We've got our guys here drilling water, and we've got rock, 1-inch crushed limestone to fix my mud pit. Tell you what, it's an awesome day. We could not be happier. Even this guy's excited. But first things first, yes, I got that call this morning. You know, Mr. Scott, you the guy with them beef masters and a couple longhorns out off the highway? Yeah, that's me. When you get that call, it's not good. We had a couple of calves out. So rectified that situation this morning. I need to do a roll call. So that's what we're doing first, with help from full-o-pep. Yep, Dodge, it's happened. Buzzard barn has struck again. We've got 2 buzzard eggs, mama buzzard that's there to ruin my day if I get any closer. And here I am just trying to feed my cows. Shoot. Okay. Don't worry, mama buzzard. I'm not getting anywhere near your babies. All right, Dodge, let's do a roll call. Tati, Eve, Aubrey, Bean, JD, Banjo, Honky Tonk, Clover, and I'm hoping that's Astro over here. Is that Astro? JD, it's either Aggie or Astro. That's Astro. Cupid, Chiquita, Frida, Aggie, and Lucy. 4 misfit donkeys. Okay. 9 big, 8 small, 4 equine. Everybody's accounted for. All right. That phone call, man. God, I hate it. So these little buzzards, it won't be long and they'll hatch. And they look really weird when they're small. I will cut to that. Here are the eggs, rather large eggs. And they get huge, and they get huge fast. Whew, man. So it's a saying, right? You dance with the one who brung you. Well, the one who brung me isn't the one who's drilling my place. But I couldn't be more grateful at the way this worked out. My well guy happens to be a gentleman in his 60s, and his brother's the driller in his 70s. They've been backlogged for a long time, and they're kind of coming back from an issue where I think the brother, the older gentleman, has an injury, and it's just put them in a place where they're not going to be able to drill for the short term. So my guy called WB Southern Drilling, and that is who you see right up the hill, right there. Within 24 hours, these guys called me, asked my situation, told me they could help me out, and then they're up here drilling and doing a great job. They do quality work. I'm really excited to have them here. Okay, so I'm here with Levi from WD Southern Drilling, and they are lifesavers today. So Levi, tell us a little bit about the company.
Well, we're a little bit of a newer company. We're about 5 months into business. I work for a lot of the local well drillers. Been doing it since I was 15 on and off from high school, and actually drilled my partner's well when I was working for another company, and kind of took off from there and partnered up today to drill wells. I said, for real? I said, yep. My wife thought I was crazy, and his wife thought that he was crazy, and we've been doing pretty good so far. And especially right now in Texas, the development, you know, everybody's needing wells, and a lot of the local people are, you know, it's hard to keep up, you know, with the other businesses, and that's why we're here. We're here to fill in those little spots and get people that's been waiting a long time for a well. You know, it's an essential thing you need for sure.
And you have no idea, we have been in a world of hurt, and these guys are absolute lifesavers. And it's nice to be with seasoned pros who've been in this game a long time and know what they're doing, because like you buy cheap, you buy twice. Universal fact, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, you don't want to do it. You don't want to get the cheap guy that doesn't get you the right amount of water that you want. Then you'd be in a bind for sure.
So you've seen that once or twice.
Oh yes, yes. We've had to deal with a couple wells, re-drills that the people couldn't get a hold of them. They wouldn't ever call them back. They have a problem with sand or not making enough water, no pressure in your house. I mean, if you want a lot of pressure, a lot of water in your house, we can get it. It's just, you got to kind of tell us what you want, you know, how many bedrooms you're going to have, what are you going to be supplying cows, you're going to be filling a tank with it. You know, we want to give you the best possible setup and tell you the best case scenario you can go with, for sure. It's the base part, you know, for your house, you know, water. You got to have wash dishes, you know, you use it for everything, showering. So if you go the cheap route, you're definitely going to be paying for 2 wells instead of 1.
That's a fact, and you never, I promise, you have no idea how much water you're using until you're hauling it in 250-gallon totes.
Yeah, no, it's definitely puts a kink in everything for sure. You gotta have water for sure, electricity and water, that's for sure. But yeah, it's nice. It feels good to help people out. Like we had to drill a replacement well for somebody else that drilled and didn't make a really good well. And we ended up drilling 40 feet and deeper than we were supposed to. And we ended up, as we said, don't worry about it. We're not going to charge you for the footage. You know, you're in a bind for this. You know, you're paying twice. And it just makes you feel good to help people out, you know, that have made the wrong choice and got somebody cheap and did a cheap job and ended up paying for another well. So
quality, man. It's all about quality. And I'm so glad I have these guys. Because we've been at 230 feet for what, like 4 hours?
Yeah, for 4 hours. It's some hard rock.
That thing is not moving. So good equipment, seasoned pros, it's what you need. So how can people find WD Southern Drilling?
You can look us up online on Google. It's WBSouthernDrillingTX.com. And we also have a Facebook page, WB Southern Drilling, and you can find us on there as well.
And that's WB, like Whiskey Bravo, right?
Yeah.
Whiskey Bravo Drilling, but just the letters, not the phonetic alphabet. But yeah, look these guys up. They're awesome. They'll take care of you. They're taking care of me. I can't tell you how grateful we are.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
So when I disconnect these pallet forks today, it's going to be the best feeling, because that means I'm probably not hooking onto that for a while, hopefully. Maybe to maybe set these up on an orchard or something and feed trees with some water. I don't know, but I won't be hauling water for the family because we'll be pulling it from the ground. Oh man, I am so excited, I can't tell you. So we're gonna jump in the tractor. Cattle, they haven't demolished the hay from last week, largely because we've got some beautiful spring growth here. But we're gonna hook them up anyhow. We're gonna put on the spears, give them a couple of round bales, and then we'll put on the bucket and push some of that washed rock around and make that driveway area nice and beautiful with me trusty Workmaster. Another thing I'm so excited about having water is I am going to wash my tractor. I love having nice clean equipment, and when you're hauling all of your water and using every gallon, sadly I have used very little to clean this thing up. So there's a nice thick layer of dust and dirt and funk on my brand new tractor. Not for long. We'll make it nice and shiny and pretty. We'll be riding in style. Whew, jeez. Oh, that is nice. Feels like home. So I had a gentleman comment on the Workmaster in one of our videos when we received delivery, and I tried this thing out for the first time and had the Batwing shredder on. He noticed how quiet it was inside the cab. He said, you know, if you have your radio on, how can you hear your machine? And you know, that's a really good point. And it's something that I've had to get used to. But I tell you what, going from an open air tractor to a cab tractor like this that is rather quiet, I mean, you obviously don't need hearing protection inside this cab. It's quiet, it's nice, it's comfortable, and candidly, I mean, I'm still getting used to doing an entire day of brush hogging or mowing and then getting out of the tractor and I'm not sweating and you can still smell like aftershave. I mean, it's just weird, because before the alternative was, you know, a 1/4 inch of funk stuck to your skin and your clothes and grass and dirt in every single crease in your body. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the Workmaster, this cab is really, really quiet. Some people might not like it. Ooh, boy, I love it. I love it. Remnants of hay left over. That is a beautiful sight to see. Last summer, we didn't get any rain in the spring, none in the summer. This place was like a desert. And now it's just a lush, beautiful green area, and I think the cattle are really enjoying the grass, which is why we still have hay left over. I'm okay with that. So I just pulled the last bale out of that second row up there. Now I've got one row left. Now granted, I wasn't super organized this year. We just got this hay in however we could, and if we got any hay, man, we were happy to have it. I tell you what, hay was really, really hard to find toward the end of last summer. Thank goodness we loaded up mostly midsummer before the drought was too far out of control. That last load of hay we had come in from South Texas, and we were glad to have it. Matter of fact, I think I've got some footage of us unloading that. That was, I think, day number 3 or 4 with the Workmaster. We got this thing right in time. Gosh, Esco, watch out, dude. Okay, let's cut that bale off. On the front of the tractor, and I've realized it may be the last time I need those this season. I mean, this grass is coming in nicely, and it's coming in thicker every day. Yeah. So running up to Ladies' barn number 4, where I've been keeping my bucket. We're gonna hook on this little guy and go spread some gravel. our bucket, headed to the rock. Not gonna waste any time. We're gonna get right into this driveway. And first things first, having dirt in the house is no fun. And so that walkway, I wanna take care of that. So I'm gonna drop a couple of loads right there and get it spread around and looking good. I think the rest will be a cakewalk. Walkway complete, check it out. That'll pack nicely. No more dirt on your feet, in your shoes, dirt in the dog paws, aka dog's paws. So we have spread gravel in the driveway. We have seen the return of the Buzzards to Buzzard Barn. We have fed some cattle. We met the guys from WB Southern Drilling. And wow, what a day. I'm hungry. I think it's time to go see the lady, grab a bite to eat, come back to the rest of this stuff later on. But I do want to thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again very soon.